Well, thank you. Well, thank you very much, and thanks a lot to Robin and Pradap for giving us the opportunity to talk today. What I'm going to talk today is about how our technology can help perfect the 5G and the edge experience. I mean, it should not be any surprise to everybody out here that 5G and edge computing is going to transform the way we as consumers consume various services, whether it's media, whether it's entertainment, whether it is gaming, or how businesses are going to run their operations more effectively, be it in the manufacturing shop floor, be it in mines, be it in stadiums, in hospitals. And the reason why that is going to be possible is because of the dramatic changes that 5G and edge computing technologies are going to give in terms of high speed, low latency, secure wireless networks. And that will also lead to a lot of localization and a lot of compute being done on the edge. And all this is going to enable a lot of softwarization of the networks and the application and the various devices that interact with them in providing solutions at the very edge. And that's where we come in. So we at HeadSpin, our mission is to perfect the digital experiences which are offered. And we've been in business since 2015, founded in the Silicon Valley, backed by Google Ventures, Nexus, and other leading investors. And our mission has been to perfect digital experiences. And what I'm going to share today is how we do it, what are the type of clients we work with, and also bring it to life with 4 case studies from the telco industries, which are highly relevant to how you can provide perfect digital experiences on the edge. So there are 4 key components on how we deliver this. First of all, we provide real devices on the edge. So not simulators or emulators, but actually real devices at the edge. And those real devices could be any form, could be an Apple phone, an Android phone, browsers, smart TVs, anything variable and or non-variable. As long as there's power and there's connection, we can enable connection to these edge devices. So if you are working with your business and giving them the opportunity to transform their operations, you need to ensure that the edge computing capabilities are developed on the edge and that they can be tested on the edge. And that is why it's so important to have an infrastructure available on the edge which can be tested. So our patented technology allows for that infrastructure to be made available on the edge. So that's the first bit. Secondly, through access to our platform, we allow you to test from wherever you are in the world. So your testing teams, your development teams could be in any corner of the world, and they may want to test, for example, if you're rolling out on the edge in 4 stadiums in the US or in 5 manufacturing plants somewhere in the Nordics. We allow remote connectivity to access those devices on the edge and execute the test. That's the second key component. The third component, and this is where our data science and AI algorithms kick in, we are able to capture more than 100 KPIs that can analyze what is the experience for the end user when they are consuming a particular application. And we are able to find for them, it's like finding a needle in a haystack, what are the root causes of why their experience is getting degraded. Now, the experience could getting degraded because it's taking a long time, for example, to load an application or to search for certain products, or there is blockiness or blurriness in the video or poor quality of audio that they're experiencing. There could be a host of reasons. But what is causing that? Is it something at the application layer? Is it something at the network layer? Or is it something in the way the multiple devices, the thousands of devices are interacting with each other? These are all the things that we are able to provide insights on, which is immensely valuable for development and testing teams. the root cause analysis, which helps them understand what is causing the issue and how the issue can be fixed. And finally, the results of a data science and the root cause analysis can be exported in various visualization tools to give you the insights you need to effectively develop, first of all, top quality applications, but then also make sure that they are running effectively. And that is why the use cases that I'll be sharing with you later relate to both using a platform during pre-productions. So as the developers and product managers are developing their products, they want to ensure that before they roll them out, that they will end up providing the best possible user experience. But also, in steady state, once these applications have been deployed, you want to ensure that they are consistently providing the perfect digital experience. So we work across the DevOps life cycle. We can be integrated into the CI/CD pipelines, and we are based on open source technology. So we work with a host of frameworks to make sure that throughout the SDLC life cycle, you can develop, test, and run your applications and give top quality digital experience to your customers. Moving on to the next slide, if I can get this to, yes. So where are use cases? So we work with a number of telcos, and I'll be bringing to life 4 case studies. We worked with a number of digital natives, the top digital natives. They use us to test the user experience in multiple countries. Our device infrastructure is implemented in more than 110 locations around the world, which is immensely useful, as you can imagine, for any global operator that is trying to ensure that the quality of experience that they provide to the end users is consistent, whether they're sitting in Sydney or in Sao Paulo or in Johannesburg or in London or in California. Gaming companies, we got a number of clients, gaming companies that use our platform to ensure that the games that they're developing, the experience they're providing to the gamers is top quality. We also work with a number of media and entertainment companies, especially because they are heavily reliant on making sure that they can test in an automated manner the quality of audio and the quality of video that they are providing. And also a number of large cases in auto and manufacturing where they're using a technology to ensure that the applications they develop meets the user expectations. So let's start with one of the case studies. So this is with a large US telco, and they are as all the other telcos, they have been making huge investments in rolling the 5G network. So this is an example where they have been rolling out ultra-wideband 5G for home networks, so in people's homes. And they wanted to ensure that before they roll out that they can adequately test that the experience that they'll be providing to their home customers is going to be of top quality. And the ROI for this is about replacing the existing cable connections with the ultra-wideband 5G. So what they have done is that in 4 cities in the US to start with, they have created labs, apartment labs. And in the apartment labs, they have installed our infrastructure with a set of form factors, different devices, phones, iPads, browsers, smart TVs, because they want to make sure that the different form factors through which the clients are consuming either audio or video through the 5G network is absolutely robust. And this is basically all about moving away from fixed cable network to effectively using like a neighborhood Wi-Fi network. So to make sure that the bandwidth is and the latency is low is absolutely critical in this rollout. Now, our infrastructure, which is deployed in their labs, is then accessed by the remote teams. Now, just imagine a situation if they were not able to have this access through remotely. They would have to send a number of field engineers to test it in different apartment blocks in the different cities that they are rolling out 5G. That can be firstly a very time consuming and secondly a very costly exercise. But what we have done is by first of all implementing our infrastructure and then through a platform giving the testers the ability to test the quality of the applications which are consumed on the 5G network, is we have cut down that investment that they need in either testing or the number of resources they need in terms of having all of them deployed in different locations. So that is one of the values that they can gain. And all this is, first of all, ensuring that what they're providing is of high quality on 5G. But secondly, it also gives them an ability to quickly launch this service, which they have done, but to also scale it. So as they go across different cities in the US or rest of the world, they're able to use the same model. As they open up more labs, they will deploy more of our infrastructure and they will scale up their centralized team, which is working from remote locations, to quickly scale up the deployment of 5G. All that is leading to them generating a better ROI and getting better satisfaction from the customers and hence uptake in revenue. The second case I want to talk about is again another US MVNO. And they wanted to ensure that all the different types of devices, the new devices that they are rolling out, which are 5G compatible, work in absolutely top quality condition. So again here, we have given them two solutions. One solution in which they are able to use our infrastructure and our mobile phones, but also for field testing. I mean, this large MVNO, they have got their own inventory of different devices. They can connect to our platform through a technology which we call as reverse bridge. So you don't need to just have phones that HeadSpin has supplied, but you can bring your own phone or bring your own device in that model. Now again here, through our platform, they're able to get remote connectivity. So the QA teams who are actually sitting in India, they are able to test how the new models of 5G, the different phones, are performing. Again, the great value out here is in terms of helping them, first of all, get access to wide range of devices, whether those devices are supplied by us or whether they are in the field, and quickly test the compatibility of these devices before they roll out for 5G. The third use case, and this is a very interesting case study, this is with a large APAC telco. They were interested in finding out what is the quality of experience the users are having in terms of the applications that they are consuming on their network. As you know, it's a very competitive market where everybody wants to claim, all the telcos want to claim that the applications, if you want to use, say, Netflix, or you want to use YouTube or Facebook, the best quality you will get on our network. And so they have used HeadSpin to, first of all, conduct a lot of automated testing in terms of how these applications are performing, to do a lot of regression testing, and also compare against their peers in terms of how, say, a particular application like YouTube or Netflix is performing on their network compared to their competition. So there are a number of KPIs that they monitor in terms of the quality of user experience. And then we have given them a lot of dashboards to visualize and see those KPIs and effectively track what is the performance, where, and the root cause analysis, helping them understand where the issues lie and what they can do quickly to improve the quality of applications which are run on the network. The final case study, and this is about bringing telcos, ISVs, and a large a gaming solution provider together. And it's a classic example of what we are seeing happening on the edge. So this is the case where the telco has deployed a 5G infrastructure actually at LAX airport, which was used as the mobile lab. And they have been collaborating with an ISV, which has built mobile edge compute facilities and technology out there. And a gaming solution provider who wanted to ensure that if my consumers are at LAX airport, using the game, that they are able to get the best possible experience using the ISV and telco solution. So again, here in the 5G lab, the ISV wanted to ensure that they can test the application or the gaming application. And the solution we have built for them is giving the ISV the ability to remotely test this application from wherever their engineers are. So again, this is a very powerful example of how using a platform, our infrastructure, and our data science for a combination of players in the ecosystem, a game developer, an ISV, and a telco provider, to ensure that the experience that you're providing on the edge is the best possible experience. Now, similar use cases we're also seeing coming with the rollout of mobile private networks, where you could be, again, any telco provider could be collaborating with an ISV and providing different applications which are used in, say, mines, which are used in manufacturing plants, which are used in the manufacturing of automobiles, which are used in stadiums, hospitality venues. I mean, the list is endless in terms of the use cases which are emerging. So we are, working with a number of telcos to make sure that we are part of the mobile private network product that they are offering, the platform they're offering, to ensure that all the ISVs, all the applications which are being developed on the edge can give the same quality of experience that you would, or the best quality experience that your business or your end consumers would expect. So hopefully these 4 case studies give you a sense of how we are working with telcos, with ISV providers, to bring to the table the best, or to give them the ability to provide the best quality experience for the end user. And this is where we are very excited about the partnership that we have built in the ecosystem. We've got our friends and partners from Prodap who are able to provide that leading system integration and consulting capabilities, and also the telco industry knowledge with Robin, and they've got one of the best-in-class cloud-native platform. So the combination of Prodap, Robin, and HeadSpin, I think, is a unique partnership in the market where we can help clients in a number of manners. First of all, help them reduce the time to market by catching the issues quickly as they go forward with their MEC and their 5G rollout. Reduce the CapEx and OpEx that they need for doing this. First and foremost, also, provide top quality customer experience and ensure that their performance is better than the peers and the competitors. So that's what we bring to the table, and very, very excited about working with Robin and Prodap to bring this innovation to our customers who want to use 5G technology and edge technology to provide the best possible experience for their clients.